had a client, his watch stopped on a 26240 ST white dial. We got it on Thursday. We fixed it. It's ready to go. The rotor was a bit jammed. The watchmaker fixed it. He was also having problems with the pusher, but in the end, the pusher was fine. So with this watch, set the chrono. You hit the top button, which makes a clicking noise, starts the hand, pause it, once it hit it again, and then reset. He was a little bit confused because he kept hitting the reset button and nothing was happening.
That's how you jam it.
That's how you jam it, exactly. Fixed it for the client. Maybe that was the reason why it kind of jammed in the first place. With all of our watches that are sold retail, not wholesale, we have a 2-year warranty, and whenever we get them in, we get them back out to our clients as soon as possible. It's now Tuesday, we were off Monday, so yeah, 3-day turnaround. Obviously some watches even do even quicker than that, and other watches, depending on the problem, can take a little bit longer. Just know that whenever we sell something, we get it back to the customer fix as soon as possible. If it's a retail piece that we sell them, we have a 2-year warranty and we try and get it back ASAP. So now I'm gonna go pack this for the client, put it in a nice coffin and send it over to him.
We should just always do like every month, we should do like a PSA just saying we're buying more watches, because when we did that a couple weeks ago, Mark put on the story, I had a bunch of people WhatsApp me.
Lake, I had a dealer calling saying we're killing the Journe market.
Really?
For posting too many watches at once.
They make 700 watches a year. Where do you think they are?
Yeah, exactly. Just like COVID, when I felt like I was making so much money and then 6 months later it was all gone. I'm just like, dude, that is a completely different scenario, completely different brand. It makes 0 sense. Whenever a client has a problem with the watch, try and fix it ASAP and try and get it back. Just like with a marriage, you know, happy life. I could view it the same way as far as customer service. Happy client, happy life, and good business, right? Just made that up. I think it's true. You know, when I buy stuff and I get good customer service, I'm gonna keep buying from them. I think customer service is so freaking important for a brand, for the experience. I want to put in the time to make the customer happy. It doesn't take that much out of your day to do these little things. And I personally, man, in starting the business, like I packed all the boxes, like all that stuff, you know, and some say that maybe I shouldn't be doing some of this stuff now. It's humbling and it's worth it. Interesting, now we're in the packing room that we just got a bunch of watches in. So I got this back on Thursday. We fixed it. It's Tuesday, so it was a pretty quick turnaround. Now clients can be happy. Tomorrow, I'm back on his wrist. 11:53. Got this one ready to go out. Usually at the end of the day, we'll have a stack. Oh, look at this. Customs cleared. It took like 10 days to get this mofo through. Some watch boxes that we bought, we had shipped over. They were like insistent, I don't know why, that there were chemicals inside. Like you would have thought they would have been like...
What kind of watch boxes?
What?
Like Journe?
Some Journe boxes, so yeah, be careful. Lake's secondary job.
Jesus, this thing's torched.
It's the worst thing about RM boxes, they're always messed up.
They're like the most expensive boxes and they're also the shittiest, I think.
It's crazy.
A watch in here? No.
Super interesting pack job. I've never seen this. Kind of smart, but kind of crazy. These envelopes, I want to like double, triple check every one because some of these are closed and like, is there something in them? That's how you lose stuff. You got literally, when you get stuff in, got to make sure that nothing is going to be lost, thrown away.
I feel like this guy went to FedEx and then he realized that they didn't have any bubble wrap, so then he just got a bunch of envelopes and like shoved it in there. Day-Date, I don't know whose this is, but it's just a yellow gold champagne index.
6, like new?
New. Short links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Day-Dates to identify how many links. You count the screws on either end. Has 7. There are supposed to be 11, and it looks like there is.
There's 5 there. That's like a center wrap.
Way too big.
That's really weird. Oh yeah, I bought that. That's actually really sweet.
It's a sweet box.
Yeah, really cool. I've never seen like the dimensions like that.
Who would you say makes the coolest boxes out of all the watch brands?
The Carl Hutzleinen box.
Omega, I think, makes the sickest boxes easily.
Yeah, sometimes the mega boxes are worth more than the watches.
Yeah.
So I just opened up a 2.6, not 240R, a 715R, 38 millimeter. Whenever we need these are like impossible to find. So it's also a trade-in. Really good value for money right now, especially since a lot of the 26240s have gone up. So it's got full links, card. We're ready to rock on that watch.
Brand new. I really like the size, honestly. So 15550 ST, the blue dial. I've had a few sold orders on this watch and they've been very, very, very hard to find. It's pretty much gonna be the same value as a 15510, which is a 41 millimeter, which also goes around 50K. You can see right here on the back, the rotor has a 50th. So since we get a lot of inventory now, first thing we do, obviously, like you saw, we unpack the video, we film everything, we show the components in the box. So for example, we show the certificate, the watch, all the links, the card, etc. If there ever is an issue, you can kind of just show the client or the dealer that you did open the box. This is like what actually came with the box when you physically undid it. There is issues where if you don't film it and they'll just say like, oh no, I actually did ship it. It was supposed to have all the links and there wasn't all the links. So it's really important to film it. And now that we have a lot of inventory, first thing I do is I have to label all the boxes and make sure everything is together. So as you guys saw, this has a card, 50th cert. I keep everything in there. I just take the watch out, put it in the safe, make sure it has everything. Day-Date has a booklet. Looks like he gave us 2 booklets. Datejust. You can send that back to him. Card, wallet, links, white tag, and the green tag. Organization is really important. We're lucky that we haven't had too many mishaps with losing like cards or links. It does happen here and there, especially on the warranty card. It can be super costly. Something like this, probably lose around something crazy. I mean, 6 to 8K. AP, depending on the watch, sometimes it's like 20 to 30. Other times, depending if it's like an offshore, like 15,510, it's like no more than like 5 to 10K, depending on the watch. And then Journe, like we're selling a few watches that have no papers and no box. There's actually like $50,000 to $60,000 gap. So RM makes it really, really tough to sell. A lot of people prefer to have a box and papers. So really important to not lose or accidentally throw anything away. Like Garrett said, there has been a few mishaps where for whatever reason, the client will put the warranty card outside the box in like a bunch of like wrapping paper and then it gets thrown away. So that is a big mistake if you do that.
Yeah, so this 37mm is not screw-down crown.
Really?
And I remember this vaguely, but it's crazy. If you would have asked me this like 4 years ago, I would have had the answer immediately, or 3 years ago when this came out. But we've been through so many watches and so many watch brands, and I haven't had this watch in a really long time. So vaguely forgot about it, but very cool. Yeah, it's kind of like similar on the watch.
Yeah.
It has the bumper on the side.
Yeah, the bumper.
It's pretty cool. Sick box.
It's kind of crazy that we literally don't have space on this shit anymore. All I gotta say is our inventory is growing like crazy, and that is why organization is super important.
So all the new watches I wrap,
passed it.
because there's nothing more frustrating than having a brand new watch and then selling it to a client. It has like micro hairlines just from like handling. True new watches, I always wrap them up because it's a pet peeve of mine. So we just had a client come in that was interested in this titanium Centigraphe. This watch I absolutely love with the subdials that are skeletonized. This is a real sleeper. We went to go and try it on. We couldn't open the clasp. Very similar, it had the same feeling, 5711 with old style clasp. It's just like that one side of the butterfly wing you can't undo, and it was really embarrassing. So luckily we went up to our watchmaker, and the guy is an absolute magician and fixed it. I wouldn't say with ease, but was able to fix it. And then we were able to show the client, he was able to try it on, but here it is. It's working fine now. It was a little alarming when the client came in, had this caught. We have not seen this on these titanium Journe class, have that happen. They're a little bit easier to undo than like a 5711 clasp. When I first got one, my very first 5711 I bought, I thought like the clasp was broken because it's so hard. It's almost, you have to use a fair amount of force to undo it. Just another day here at G&G. There's always little things like this that come up, and we're very, very fortunate and lucky that we have our watchmakers right next to us. So when there is an issue, we can just get it fixed real quick.